Why Yelawolf has one of the greatest hip-hop stories of all time. From being homeless in Alabama to being signed to Eminem, Yelawolf is one of the greatest all-round authentic artists to walk the earth. But what is it that makes him so interesting? Over the past 10 years, Yelawolf has released more music than the majority of rappers, most of which wasn't even officially released, having uploaded tens of free mixtapes and EPs throughout his career, all while releasing some incredibly successful albums, touring the world, releasing a Hulu documentary, building a whiskey brand, being a pioneer of southern fashion, and being one of the first artists that Ed Sheeran ever worked with. Not to mention he played a huge role in blending country and hip-hop culture to create the popular sounds of today that we hear between that fusion. But the real reason I believe Yelawolf is so successful and so iconic is his authenticity. Coming from the southern state of Alabama and living across Nashville, Atlanta and Texas, Yelawolf has captured southern culture in a way that no one else can. And this is what makes his fan base so much stronger than artists that are 10 times bigger than him. Yelawolf breathes culture and art through so many different disciplines, and instead of capturing the story of the South, he captures the spirit of the South. Yelawolf is half Native American Indian and half white American, and his ability to tune into his roots and culture in everything he creates gives his music, lyrics and image a weight and impact that cannot be understood on a first listen. In fact, Yelawolf is the opposite of an accessible artist. He is someone the listener has to take time to understand, and in the current climate of music, it is rare to have an artist be so successful without catering to the current trends of music. I believe one of the defining factors in why Yelawolf stands out so much though is his life experience. Yelawolf was raised by his mother, who had him when she was 15 years old, and as a child he was raised by biker gangs and rappers who would pass through his house on a daily basis. When he grew older, he would surround himself in a wide range of street cultures, living in squats as well as People's Park in Berkeley, and would go on to pursue a career as a professional skateboarder, which is crazy because he was good enough to get sponsored and had a bunch of support from major skaters in the scene, but unfortunately he kept getting injured, breaking nearly every bone in his body in a matter of months, and this is when he decided to focus on music. I say all this to highlight the importance of culture and lived experience in music. Yelawolf was 31 years old when he got signed, and this level of living and vast range of experiences allowed him to authentically tap into true greatness and capture a culture that is underrepresented in hip-hop. And because in today's industry artists blow up so young, it can in fact make them considerably less interesting, as they haven't lived enough to create music with the same weight and richness that Yelawolf has been supplying for over a decade. And this is why I think he doesn't only have one of the greatest stories in hip-hop, but is also one of the greatest MCs, artists and all-around creatives to exist.